Let the countdown begin. Here are the 5 best snorkeling spots on Oahu, in our opinion.
And, oh, sorry, spoiler, Hanauma Bay did not make the list.
Hi, I'm Jordan.
And I'm Erica.
And this is the Hawaii Vacation Guide.
All right, let's go.
We love Hanauma Bay, don't get us wrong, right? It's close to Waikiki, you can take the bus there. It's a state park. No, it's a city, it's a county park. It's a county park, actually. And
it's a marine life conservation area.
It's one of 3 on the islands.
Yeah.
But it just didn't make the list just because with the reservation system and how busy it is, it's just really hard to get into. So we don't want to like tease you with saying, yeah, I go to Hanauma Bay.
And then you can't get tickets, and then you are worried your vacation is ruined, and it is not, trust me.
We do provide details in our Oahu Wayfinder itinerary on how to get into Hanauma Bay and links to it, but you can click the links down below too to look at the reservation system.
But it didn't make the list because it didn't fit our selection criteria, which are...
So our 5 criteria for this list of best snorkel spots on Oahu is ease of access, right? So also we took out Electric Beach because it can be hard to get access to Electric Beach. Also parking availability, we want easy parking. Facilities, these places have showers and toilets. Good shade because it's nice to be able to relax still while you're on the beach. And of course, obviously, is great snorkeling.
Obviously.
So we've included, except Hanauma Bay, the 3 marine life conservation districts on Oahu. So those 3 districts are Pupukea, Hanauma Bay, and Waikiki. Yep, Waikiki is a marine life conservation area. So let's jump in with number 5.
All right, number 5 is Queens Beach and Kapiolani Regional Park.
Located on the Diamond Head side of Waikiki, you can actually walk here from your resort if you're staying right in Waikiki. I mean, right there. There's all the hotels right there. It's a quick walk down here, 10 minutes, and you got some good snorkeling. Parking is right at the regional park, either along the road or they have some parking lots available for you. Like we said, it is a marine life conservation district, so it has a nice reef with lots of fish on it. Depth is pretty shallow. It's only about 8 to 10 feet deep, sometimes down to 15 feet. Don't go out too far because the strong currents will get you. You want to enter at lifeguard station 2F, and there's also a pier there. What I recommend is just follow that pier out and then some good snorkeling right outside that. It is safe for the whole family, but always talk to the lifeguard before you go out to understand the conditions and make sure it's good and safe to go out there. So you start at the shore right here, and then I recommend heading out past the pier. You don't have to go too far offshore. You can see the reef out there. Visibility is decent. Like today, it's a little windy, so visibility isn't great. And if you're looking to swim with sea turtles, guaranteed, head out on this next place, which is right offshore Waikiki.
And if you're not interested in heading out from the shore, you can join a snorkel tour, which takes you out to Turtle Canyon, which is just right off the coast of Waikiki. So this is like a 15-minute boat ride out there. You get to snorkel for like an hour, see some wonderful turtles. There's not much of a reef out there, so you won't see a ton of fish, but you'll get to see turtles, hence Turtle Canyon.
If you want to go swimming with turtles, this is the place to go, and it's so conveniently located in Waikiki. We have a full article on our 5 favorite ones. Small group size, large group size, different price points. Click the link down in the description below to learn more.
Let me interrupt real quick.
Oh, please. Sorry
as we're talking about swimming with turtles.
Oh, please.
For a quick PSA, so Hawaiian Green Sea Turtles are protected and they are endangered. So while it is so awesome to see them, we want to make sure we stay a respectful 10 to 30 feet away from them so that they don't get spooked, they can come up for air, and we can all continue to enjoy them safely from a distance.
And while you're out snorkeling, remember to apply that mineral-based sunscreen because they believe that is what's best for the reef right now, or just wear a lot of sun protective clothing and a little mineral sunscreen for your face. Number 4 on the list, this is in a marine life conservation district, Pupukea, up on the North Shore. It is 3 tables. This didn't make our last video, our top 5 spots. We fell in love with this place up on the North Shore. Obviously, it's best during the summer months, April, May till September, October. After that, the strong currents of the North Shore and big waves, you just can't go snorkeling up there. While you're there during that big Hawaii summer though, you head out right from the beach. It's only about 25, 35 yards offshore. 3 tables due to those coral formations, 3 coral formations. Snorkel around them. I ran into a sea turtle while I was out there, but there's a lot of marine life, lots of fish. I liked how the formations are in the sea arches. It made it a really cool place to snorkel, which is really nice. Parking, there's a decent sized parking lot there, or you can park at Sharks Cove too, or along the road. Make sure you park legally. And it does fill up fast, it's a popular place to go. Get there around 9 o'clock if you want to get a parking spot during the week. Depth is about 10 feet deep. There's some drop-offs that get down to like 15 or 20 feet deep. but without big waves, it's a really nice place to go.
All right, number 3 is Kuilima Cove, and this is also on the North Shore. So this is right by the Turtle Bay Resort, but you do not have to be a resort guest to snorkel at this beach. All beaches in Hawaii are public, and I think that is important to know.
Sign here at Turtle Bay says path only, guest access for the beach, but the beach is open to everybody. All beaches in Hawaii are public, so Turtle Bay does not own this beach.
So at Kuilima Cove, there are about 30 different public parking spots. So, I mean, obviously get there early because they do fill up, but if you want to go snorkeling there, there is a place to park. What you will see there, turtles. It's famous for turtles because where are we? We are right next to Turtle Bay up there. The beach is really beautiful. So when you are done snorkeling, you can spend the day on the beach, hang out for a little bit, and just enjoy the day. Even sometimes in the winter, it can still be calm in here in this cove as long as you stay to the, right side of those buoys. This is also a great spot for families because it is a pretty protective cove. You definitely want to make sure you stay inside the buoys to make sure you don't get caught up in any currents going out, but they have those pretty clearly marked and you can see where people are swimming and where they are not.
2 more points, there's no lifeguard on duty at this beach, and there are public restrooms, so it makes it really convenient. They're right behind Roy's Beach House.
There used to be a lifeguard on duty.
Really?
Yeah, that's the guy I talked to that was like, you cannot go past those.
Okay. Another quick PSA on staying safe while you're out snorkeling on Oahu.
So we want you to stay safe, and snorkeling can be a challenging activity. The Pacific Ocean is intense. It can have strong currents, big swells, big waves, and so if in doubt, don't go out. That is our big tip number 1. Number 2, always snorkel with a buddy. You don't want to be out there by yourself. Number 3, make sure you check ocean conditions before you go out. So there is a website that shows the conditions at lifeguarded beaches around the island. So you can check that, make sure that you are not going out on any red or black flag days, and you are understanding what caution you should be taking when you're out snorkeling.
We have that link down below in the description. Check it out. And this one's about keeping the reef safe. Please do not step on the coral or touch the coral. We want to help it rejuvenate. Number 2 is still up on the North Shore. It's Sharks Cove. Arsene calls this one a big swimming pool because that's what it feels like during the summer. You got this amazing lava rock formation forming a natural cove. Don't worry, there are no sharks here. Don't know why they call it Sharks Cove. If someone knows, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear the story on that one. It is also right next to 3 tables, about a quarter mile apart, so you can hit up both of these if you can. It's a protected cove. There's not a lot of coral there, but there's really interesting topography. It's a great place to swim, and there's a lot of fish in there too. You can also sometimes spot turtles in that area. So the depth is just 2 to 4 feet in the beginning, and it gets out to 6 to 20 feet in the rest of the cove. The visibility depends on how good the day is. A nice clear day, you get wonderful visibility. We have heard stories of theft in this area, so make sure you lock valuables up in the car. It's nice to bring a waterproof lockbox for your keys, money, and camera in the water if you're worried about that, or if you can't watch your stuff on the beach. And it is not safe to snorkel outside the cove, so please do not go through that little opening out into the greater Pacific Ocean. So my favorite part about Sharks Cove is that it's good for kids for the North Shore. You can see lots of really nice fish down here in this nice protected cove. And like right now it's low tide. It's only like 3 feet deep out there. It gets a little deeper as you get close to the walls. But like it's really nice for kids just to see some fish. It keeps it really nice and convenient. Like I said, during those winter months, man, we've seen this thing full of whitewash. It gets nuts. But right now, a nice day during the summertime, Hawaii summer, this is gorgeous. Before we go out to number 1, make sure to check out our Wayfinder itinerary for Oahu. This itinerary will finish your planning for you.
Yeah.
It'll take you around the island. It'll integrate some of these snorkel spots into just perfect days out and about. Click the link in the description below to learn more. And believe me, people absolutely love them.
All right, and number 1, stick with me on this one because it might seem weird, but it's a tour because instead of braving Electric Beach, which can be a very challenging place to snorkel, we want you to stay safe and see that awesome marine life.
So head out to OLINA on the leeward side of the island and go out on a catamaran tour. And I think this is a wonderful time. They can pick you up in Waikiki, they can drop you off there. It's a wonderful crew. They take you right offshore, right by Electric Beach. We've seen dolphins out there as we go. We've seen sea turtles out there. It's amazing fish. It's like 20 feet deep, wonderful reef, great visibility.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. You can have some cocktails on the boat. You can have some appetizers, some poo-poos. It's a really nice day out on the water.
And why is Electric Beach so special?
Because there's a power plant here, and that power plant dumps this warm water into the ocean just right offshore, and the fish love it. So that's why it's so great to come here. And it's very vibrant. It's very deep though. It can be dark, it can be treacherous to get out there. Plus the parking for it gets a little, tough too. So that's why Electric Beach is on the list. So hence, get a nice catamaran tour. Treat yourself. We have the link down to the tour down below. And while you're in Ko Olina, if you got family, Ko Olina Lagoons.
Oh yeah.
They're a classic. It's not wonderful snorkeling because they're man-made lagoons. There's no coral there, but a lot of big fish do come into the lagoons and you're bound to run into something.
It's fun.
It's a lot of fun.
If you have young kids or if you just want to enjoy something without, much waves or current, it's a fun place to go.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoy these 5 snorkeling spots. Please be safe while you're out there. We want to make sure they can come back to Hawaii again.
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you.